Start of the week, get things going. We're gonna start making Mondays strong Mondays, strong Mondays. Have a strong start after a strong end. Shout out to my boy Larry. We talk about not saying weekend, like, I see you on the weekend. That sounds, or today's a weekday. Today's a strong day. Another day. Nice strong day. That's how we start. But yeah, guys, I'm just on here. I have a meeting in a little bit, so I wanted to come on here and just drop some value, particularly about having a strong money consciousness. And you can see, where is that? Right there, got the money on the screen, because a lot of us are trying to manifest things. A lot of us are trying to get to different income brackets. But what I'm realizing that a lot of us don't have strong money blueprints. A lot of us don't have strong money consciousness. So you're trying to move and you're trying to create and you're trying to build with a poverty type mindset, with a mindset of lack, with a mindset that's not enough. And the crazy thing is, how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you're approaching your business, if you're approaching your life, if you're approaching your job from a bad money blueprint, and then you're wondering why you're not, getting to where you want to be in life. And first of all, just talking about the law of compensation, a lot of us don't understand how money is earned. A lot of us still have that, I need to make money mentality, when it's not our job to make this stuff, right? This stuff is already made. This stuff is already out there. It's already circulating. Usually it's in the pockets of other people. Your job is to earn it. Your job is to understand that money is just an exchange of consciousness, and literally money is everywhere. So if you start seeing money is everywhere, and then you develop a money consciousness, you start to approach life at that way. You start to see opportunities where only people see walls. You start to see door openings where only people see walls, because you have a money consciousness. You have and once again, I know a lot of us struggle with this because, we've been told money is the root of evil, and all the rich people got money and nothing but crooks and all this other stuff. So you have a bad money consciousness when it comes time to actually create it, or when it comes time to earn it. And a lot of us are struggling with that. So, I've gone through this years and years and years and years. And now I'm starting to understand is that, relationship with your relationship with money is going to determine exactly how everything is going to happen for you. And a lot of us just have bad relationships when it comes to money. Some of us think money, we feel a tightness in our stomach. Some of us think money, we get stressed out, and money is like a lover. So if you're calling on money and you're feeling on, all these negative emotions, if you have all these negative blueprints about money, money's not going to come to you. Money comes to the person who understands it. Money comes to the person who knows how to use it. Money comes to the person who understands that money is just nothing but a tool. Money is usually, an exchange of energy. It's something that someone gives you in return of providing a good, a service, or something that's valuable to the marketplace. So we have to kind of just rethink our ideas on money. We have to rethink on how money is earned. When I tell myself, and everybody is different, but I tell myself, money is a direct result of value that I give to the marketplace. So if I look at my bank account, if I look at my pockets and they feeling a little thin, all I have to ask myself is, how much value am I giving out? How many people's lives am I impacting? Because income and impact are directly, correlated. And a lot of times, some of us think that, I want to earn more money. You think about going back to school, or you think about, getting a raise at your job, or usually it involves someone else's permission to allow you to have access to feel like you can earn more income. When if you start to understand that money is nothing but a direct correlation of value that you give to the marketplace. So if you become an excellent problem solver, and the dope part about it is where the marketplaces are. We have to understand in this new digital age, before the jobs and some of these other places were the barrier entry of money, because the only way that you could provide value is through their platform or through their system. But with the internet, you can go straight to the people. That's the reason why I love social media. I love Facebook. I love Instagram. If you know how to use it correctly, because if I have a message that I want to communicate, it's as simple as me coming on here and going directly to the marketplace. I don't have to call ABC. I don't have to call MTV. I don't have to call BT. I don't have to do any of that. So a lot of us just have, once again, the wrong type of understanding how money is made. I'm directly connecting now for my personal self, and I'm telling this to people in their lives, is that, start connecting money to a service, start connecting money, and just come up with the new money mantra. This is just, you guys can tell me whatever you believe, but I truly, 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 sincerely believe that if you are having challenges with money just because you're not making enough impact, and if you're having challenges with your money in your business, you're not reaching enough people, and most people don't know where you are. And then your money consciousness is going to really, really show, because how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you're approaching it from a state of abundance, that's going to show. you're approaching things from a state of lack, that is going to show. We got to have a stronger money consciousness. So this visualization right here is something that I find myself looking at just to make sure that I know money can fall from the sky. Money is abundant. Money is everywhere. Money is literally, exchanging around us all the time. There's Bitcoin in the air. There's transaction. There's numbers. There's digits floating all through the air. So to really feel like money is everywhere, my job is to make myself attractive to money. My job is to understand how money is earned. My job is to understand the laws around money. And then the next thing is, and it's not just earning money, money, that's only one way that we take money in. Money has many different ways that it can be used, and it's up to us to learn the science of it. What I've realized in my 35 years is not a problem of earning money. It's keeping the money or growing the money. Or, if you put $10 away, figuring out a way to turn that 10 into $11, into $12, to $15. This is some of the skill sets that a lot of us need to, start understanding. A lot of us don't have a problem with earning money, even if from your job, from your business, or whatever the case is. You're just really good at spending the money. You're not good at investing the money. You're not good at growing the money. You're not good at understanding how to put it into different things to allow that money to now become an asset. When you get money, you kind of get tensed, you get afraid, you get scared. That has everything to do with just the money consciousness. Instead of seeing money as a tool, instead of seeing money as something that can, just help you move, help you grow. What's going on, fam? Trevor, what's going on, bro? We got that meeting at 10 a.m., so I'm just getting it warmed up before then. Sheila Mack, what's up, baby? That's why I love what I do, bro. We help people grow, save, and invest their money. Absolutely. It's financial literacy. It's financial education. We fear what we don't understand. So if people are fearing money, it's just because you don't properly understand it. Once you have a proper understanding, you know that money is nothing to fear. And actually, you kind of get happy that it's so accessible, because money has been different things at different times. Money has been goats. Money has been rocks. Money has been. So imagine you had to just, have your herd of sheep. And every time you want to get something from the marketplace, you had to, bring your sheep, or you had to carry rocks, or you had to carry gold bars. So the fact that it makes it so easy to just have numbers and coins and stuff that you can send for the person who understands this is about a rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It's a philosophy. It's a philosophy. What's going on, Tennessee? Jason Perry, I appreciate you, my guy. We got the Builder All meeting coming up. I just wanted to get everybody warmed up. Shout out to my BA fam. Y'all know I have the utmost love for y'all. Love the growth. Keep giving them value. Absolutely, man. That's what it's about. Value is currency. Content is currency. Content is king. And once again, I understand that the income that I desire is not just going to fall out the sky. It's not going to come from just email lists. It's not going to come from my ad clicks. It's not going to come from Facebook groups. It's going to come from other human beings. Real people with real problems and real solution and real things that's going on in your life. And when I understand that, and you communicate from an empathetic level, you communicate from your core. Like I tell people all the time, they ask me, well, what marketing should I use, or what should I use this? And I'm saying, listen, there's no right or wrong way to communicate who you are. There's no right or wrong way to be you. Just figure out what works for you. If it's audio, do audio. If it's Facebook post, do Facebook posts. It's like, it's pick one, pick a modality, do it. Let people know that you're alive. Like, we're not in the old age. We're in 2021. So the way everything is running, everything is new for us. Like the fact that we don't even go to movie theaters like that no more, even if COVID, but they're starting to drop major releases on Netflix and on Amazon and in your house at the same time that they're in the movie theaters. Like this is the entirely different, new reality that we are in right now. So we have to understand the rules to money. We have to understand the rules to the engagement. We have to understand the rules to, and I'm gonna come up with another word for it. I know in this world, everybody knows it as business, but if you guys would do the research on what business and the etymology of business, which is basically means just busyness. It doesn't mean you have income. Doesn't mean that you have a life of freedom. Doesn't mean that you have an abundance of resources and money. It means that you're busy. You're busy. Your anxiety, you're anxious. Most of us have businesses and we're wondering why it's not working. And I haven't came up with the better name yet. But I'm thinking like vocation or my life's work or my passion, because I don't want a business no more. I don't want to be busy just to be busy. Like I said, just because you have a business does not guarantee that you're going to get this, or get the Bitcoins, or get whatever it is that you're trying to get. It will guarantee that you will be busy though. And a lot of us, confuse being busy for income producing activities. A lot of us are busy, but the little 20% of the things that you actually have to do that will make up 80% of your income, you're probably not doing. And that really goes back to having a strong money consciousness, and getting straight to the mix. to help enough people get what they need. You always have what you want. Absolutely, because money is an exchange of energy, you know, but it's give and you shall receive. A lot of us are trying to violate universal laws. Like, you think that you're special. You think that someone can give it to you. Well, once I get it, then I'll let them know who I really know. Way before the world ever validates who you are, you have to be it. You have to be it. One of my favorite analogies is, Kanye West. And, I'm a huge hip hop fan. So I remember when Kanye was just the beat maker. He wasn't the rapper, and nobody wanted to give him the opportunity. But little do people know, Kanye West had his first 3 albums done, named, done, everything before he even got his first record deal. So these are the people that tell him, no, Kanye, you're not going to make it as a rapper. This isn't going to work for you. But then all these years later, by the time Kanye dropped his 3rd album, they already were saying he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But this is the same person who is standing in front of you with those 3 albums already done that you could not see. So we can't wait for the external world to validate us. We have to already be it. You have to move in the thing that you want to move in before it will manifest. I think the Bible said, for those who have, it is given. For those who have not, it is taken away. And that used to always confuse me. Like, how is it to those who have, it is given, but those who have not is taken away? I don't know if any of you guys ever read Richest Man in Babylon. Money is trading power. Absolutely. It's just a tool. Just like eating is a tool, working out is a tool. And when you stop putting things as heavy in your life, you'll find that they're easier to get. Like, we have people who stress about money who literally get to get up, take a shower every day, and drink water and just turn on the faucet, when there's people right now who are dying because they don't have water. Like, we pee in water, and there's people right now that's dying of thirst, and we don't think that's abundance. We just look past that, and we're out here trying to collect green papers, and we got like the end all be all. It's really how you see things. It's really how abundant you feel like you already have. You are, because what you have, you get more of, and what you have not, it is taken away. So if you're conscious of all the money that you do not have, you will not have it. If you're able to be gratitude and grateful and master those principles, you'll be surprised what starts to happen. You can't violate universal laws and win. You must be in alignment. Absolutely. And Trevor, I always say I don't try to get too deep, but I don't know how to not talk about, I call myself a thriver for a couple of reasons, because I have to thrive mind, have to thrive in my body, and have to thrive in my spirit. And I realize I'm a 3-piece. So to my divinity, as I grow towards my divinity, I can't grow it just in my mind. I can't grow just in the riches. I have to treat myself as a 3-piece and grow in all 3 ways. That's just for me. Everyone should have their own philosophy, their own ism, so to speak, that they live by, that kind of propels them. So universal laws, I do it in everything that I do, all my relationships, everything else. I have to know the principles. I have to know the laws. I have to know, what I'm dealing with so that I can act in accordance. Let's see what we got here. It's like being cold in front of a wood heater and saying to the heater, when you warm me up, I'll push it. That's it. That's it. Mind backward. We're in front of the fireplace. Like, yo, this thing doesn't work. Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Or another analogy, everybody wants to go to heaven, but you don't have to die to get there. Like, well, I got to die to get there. Yes, there's a sacrifice. There's a payment in everything that you have to do. This universe is built off give and you shall receive. And once you understand those principles, you'll never be selfish again, or you'll never, try not to give someone good advice, or you'll never try not to pour anything, you're all into stuff, because how you do anything is how you do everything, and how you give is how you're going to receive. So if you're a stingy giver, you're going to be a stingy receiver. If you're a plentiful and abundant giver, you're going to be a plentiful and abundant receiver. It's just that simple. Sheila Mack said, yes, yes, yes. But yeah, and that's a lot of our mentalities. We're sitting in front of the bank. We're like, hey, give us money. You didn't do anything for it. You weren't valuable to the marketplace, but you feel like the government owes you a check, or you feel like this person owes you something, or you feel like the 1% are taking something from you, or they should give you something. That type of mentality is not going to work. It's give and then you shall receive. We have to understand that you have to sow so that you can reap. And we also have to understand you can't do both in the same season. So there's going to be a period of sowing before you actually reap. And then you'll reap for a period of time. And guess what? You got to go right back into sowing. And then that's the continuum forever. Let's see what else we got. But yeah, I'm glad that y'all locked in right now and understanding things that I'm saying. I promise you, your philosophy is going to determine everything in your life, and having a strong money consciousness. People can feel that, man. People can feel your energy. You think you can hide from people? You can't, you know. So if you're trying to convince someone that they're going to be well in their business, you're trying to convince someone that they're going to do X, Y, and Z, and you don't have a strong consciousness, you don't have a strong conviction. Like when they're talking to you, you sound absolute. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And then you're going to find yourself in the same position, until you change your blueprint. But here's the other thing, right? Einstein said you can't solve a problem with the same mind that got you in it. So how do we get a new mind? I've been saying that for like 2 weeks, right? I want somebody to say that in the comment. Give me what you guys think. If you can't solve a problem with the same mind that got you into it, how do you get a new mind? What do you do? I want to hear what you guys think before I say what I think and what I've been utilizing lately to get a new mind, so I can look at my same problems and solve them a little bit differently. I'll give it like 30 seconds to see what you guys come up with. But if you can't solve a problem with the same mind that got you into it, how do we get a new mind? Like what you said before, only the government can make money. We as individuals have to earn money. And that, Jason, you'll be surprised, just that philosophy alone, once we grasp that on an internal level. Like I hear it 1,000 times, and probably on our meeting we're about to go to again, we're going to hear people say, make money, make money, make money. And that's the wrong mentality. You know what I mean? We cannot make this stuff. Where is that? There we go. Wait, there we go. This stuff is already made. What we can do is earn it. You need to shift your paradigm. Absolutely. That's 100% correct. But I'll go one deeper, Trevor. How do we shift our paradigm? So we already know we need that. Absolutely. So you can't solve a problem in the same mind that got you into it. How do we, so how do we get a new mind? You have to shift your paradigm. There's many ways to shift the paradigm, right? And I'm going to answer this question in a second, but how do we shift the paradigm? You know, because us ourselves, the person who we are, cannot get us to the new situation because we have the same mind. So how do we get a new mind about the new situation? We shift the paradigm. But what's one of the best things we can do for that? And our answer right now is get around the people who paradigms are already shifted, because there is a proximity. I mean, there is a power in proximity. Getting in the right spaces, getting in the right groups, it starts to overtake, because a dominant energy is going to overtake your weak energy no matter what it is. So if you're weak in your faith about success and you get around some people that's strong and they're negative, they're going to overtake you. But same thing is vice versa. If you're weak in your negative belief about success and you get us around some people who are strong in their belief in success, it's going to change your paradigm. It's going to change your mental. You have to stay close. You might not know anything, but just hold on to the legs of these people. Hop in their DMs. Try to see if you could be of service and be of value. You might have to borrow their belief. Get around people who are shrinking numbers that you think is a lot. When you say, oh, well, my rent is $1,200 a month. And so get around someone that says only $1,200 a month, or whatever it is, or my car payment is $500 a month. Get around some people who say only your car payment is only $500 a month, and watch how you start to approach life and then mimic them. Success leaves clues. So if you see that this person gets up every day and he's listening to Jim Rohn or Tony Robbins or whoever, or he's doing money rituals or money mantras, you have to do some of those same things, because success leaves clues. And we are what we input into us. The nutrition. What are you feeding yourself mentally? What are you feeding yourself spiritually? What are you feeding yourself physically? We just did a talk on that. A lot of us, you know, first thing you got to do, you got to get up, get you some water, drink some water. Take a shower, reset your energy, get your body prepared for the day, man. Like I said, I don't just hope I come on like this. Like, I know you guys get inspired, you like my energy, but I have to produce this state every day. And what I did yesterday don't count for today. So even though I said, oh, I did great with my videos, I felt good, every day I have to get up and do it again. Every day I have to ask myself, to be or not to be. These are the questions. Am I going to shift my paradigm? Am I going to get around the right leaders? Because guess what? What I've experienced, and some of you might experience, you'll do it for a month, 2 months, you'll do it for a week. Your life changes for that week. Then what happens? You leased it. You leased it. So then you give it right back, because you stop doing the things and everything just starts going down here. And I start making that correlation. Every time my ego allows me to think that it's me and I don't have to do my affirmation this morning, I don't have to get hyped for this next meeting, then you come off flat. You start seeing your bank account starts dipping down, because there isn't a thing to where you can get to and you can reset and you can relax. And now you got it all made. It's something that has to be earned every day. And the moment you stop feeding yourself nutritious stuff, mind, body, and spirit, you start eating that GMO, that processed thoughts and toxic spirituality and all these other things, you're going to see your health decline, your mental health decline, your spiritual health decline, your physical health decline. There isn't no finish line. There isn't no retirement. Who wants to be the athlete that in his prime, he was super strong, jumped super high. Now that he's retired, he's all fat and shit. That's not my mentality. There isn't no game over. There isn't no, oh, I accomplished that goal. No, I'm on 24/7. We have to be. So what's the adverse effect if we aren't? You've been telling me this for years, bro. You already know. I already said you got to pick and choose. You can't be hot or cold. Be around 4 million, you would be the fifth. That's a super fact. Malcolm, changing roles will change your paradigm. Absolutely, absolutely. Energy is contagious. It's super contagious, guys. Like I tell people, you ever see somebody laughing in the room or you've been around someone who's laughing, you ain't even hear the joke, but you got tears in your eyes. I go to show you energy is contagious. Or you ever been in a good mood and somebody walks in and literally you can cut the negativity out the air, man. It's contagious. So is people who have money. And so said, don't be afraid of them. Don't feel like, but listen, people love people who want to add value, who wants to understand the stuff that I'm telling you about today. They love people who understand that earner's mentality, and not making, oh, I'm trying to make money. You know what I mean? The moment you say that, you've already lost, because while you trying to make it, I'm somewhere earning it. I'm somewhere putting the work in. This is so true. You have to be good to your body so it will be good to you later, Mom. But absolutely, listen. Your body houses the mind of God. So where are you going without your body? I don't know if any of you, I'm a big boxing fan, MMA fan. Conor McGregor just fought Poirier this weekend. Literally, his mind went because his calf went, his leg went. He didn't really get hit with a lot of shots. But since your mind is housed in this body, and if your body has ailment, if you're tired, if you're overweight, all these other things, how can you think that you are going to have a clear mind? How you think you're going to function? Your brain is literally shutting down before you even get started. Can't be both. Yesterday's memory, tomorrow's but a dream. Today's all you have. Come on, man. This is why they call it the present, because that's what it is. It's a present. It's a present. And what you did yesterday, so what? And what you do tomorrow will never come. Only thing we have is these moments and now, what we're talking about right now. How do you feel right now? Forget how I'm gonna feel later. Forget how you feel when you're gonna get married. Forget how you feel once my business go here. You'll always feel that. You'll be stuck in that state of watch when, because that's a state versus saying I am now. They say gratitude aligns you with the mind of God. And once again, we already said, to those who have, it is given. To those who have not, it's taken away. So how can you have something spiritually and mentally that you can't physically possess? We have to take it in mind. Thriving mentality. You already know. That's why we throw them threes up. That's why I got it tatted on here, because I have to remember I'm a three-piece. I'm mind, body, and spirit. That's why I call myself a thriver, because I want that to spread that message. And I want you guys to call me a thriver so that you can remind me that I'm not a single entity. And you would keep my ego in check, because every time I hear someone say thriver, it reminds me, yes, I am mind, body, and spirit. Yes, I need to make sure that, I fast every day. I fast every day. Let me make sure that I'm drinking my water. Let me make sure I have my plant-based diet. Let me make sure, because if my body feels good and I have a lot of energy, what is my mind doing? Like my boy told me the other day, is saying, people eat McDonald's or fast food or GMO. He was like, how can you can't even compete with me. You already lost before you open, your mouth. Like, you have a slight headache. You're a little bit tired. Your thoughts aren't as clear as mine. And I can attest to that when I'm on it, and I'm not perfect. So listen, I'm not so perfect. Where is it? This is how I'm not perfect I am. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, yes, you have to indulge. You have to indulge. But guess what? I don't make a ritual out of this. This is a treat. I don't even call it a cheat day. I don't feel like I'm cheating. We're alive. I don't want to be a monk, but I do want to excel in my mind, body, and spirit. But these are treat days. But I'm okay with even eating this whole packet. Guess what? Tomorrow, I know I'm right back on my daily rituals, And some of us can, some of us can't. Every once in a while, you have to allow yourself something, because if not, your brain is shut down too if you keeping it too rigid of a path. Let's see what he said. Went from 200 to 188 because my mom was tired of that weight. Absolutely, man. Word, you know how much extra effort you have to put in just to move when you have extra weight. This is why athletes, you're starting to see NFL players, NBA players, they're getting leaner. They're getting leaner because they understand it's putting less stress on my joints. Forget the aesthetics of, forget, you know, what my mind is telling me. My body is telling me different. My body's telling me I need to be more flexible. My body's telling me I need to have more mobility. My body's telling me that it needs to be lighter on my joints and stuff. So this is why you're seeing a lot of the athletes go plant-based, go that, because now it's about longevity. It's about longevity. Love Oreos once in a while. Yeah, listen, I don't drink milk, but I will have me some oat milk and some almond milk in a second with the Oreos. And, you know, they say they vegan, but, you know, just because it's vegan doesn't mean it's healthy. And this is coming from someone who's been plant-based for 10 years. So you could be an unhealthy plant-based person. Most people evil or McDonald's drive-through. Yo, Malcolm, that's a fact though. Cause it's in no disrespect to people who work there, because we do need the working class. Everybody can't be entrepreneurs. We do need people who are blue collar, white collar, and the only reason why we're able to be entrepreneurs is because of people like that. So we have to always try to show them respect. But the vibration of those places, of those spaces, the food, everything gives off energy. Everything is information. Everything you intake physically, spiritually, mentally is all information, inner formation. That food is going to cause an inner formation in your body. That argument is going to cause an inner formation in your body. That's what information is. You know what I mean? So we're taking this information in our food, in our minds, on TV, BS on social media, you know, and we're falling for the okie doke. Money is attracted, not pursued. That's it. And we have to become very attractive to money. And the first thing money like is people who have a good relationship with it. People who know when they get it, it doesn't just go out one way. You understand how to tithe. You understand how to give back. You understand how to invest. You understand how to, you know, you have to pay yourself. Most of us, we don't pay ourselves. Taking care of your bill, making sure that you're functioning. That's not paying yourself. Paying yourself is getting that book that you wanted to get. Paying yourself is going to the gun range that you wanted to go to. Paying yourself is, you know, ordering those headphones off Amazon. We have to do things that allow ourselves to feel good and make this better connection to money, so that when we think of money, we're not thinking, oh man, my check is already spent before I got it. Those are bad money consciousness talk. And if you hear people talking like that, we have to run away from them. The people consume not, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's both. It's the workers, you know what I mean? This is why I like going to Chick-fil-A. You know, I go to Chick-fil-A. I can't eat most of the stuff there because, you know, I haven't eaten chicken, meat, or fish in 10 years, but I'll go there and I'll get a salad and stuff because of the energy. The energy is better. You know what I mean? Maybe because it's not as bad or as GMO. But absolutely, man. But Malcolm, you know, back in the day, boy, when they came up with that dollar menu when we was younger, that's why we was young and reckless. GMO, our minds were polluted. And I got to go here in about maybe like 10 more minutes, guys. I have a meeting coming up, but don't worry. I'm getting back on. I'm going to get back on. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end, and others do just the same with their time. Let me read that one more time. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end, and others do the same thing with time. And our time, if we are trying to earn money, and this is what I'm trying to do, everybody's different. I want to have money, time, and freedom. I don't care about business no more. I don't care about CEO no more. I don't care about none of the old titles when I was younger that my ego wanted me to care about. I want more money, to have more time, to have more freedom, because we can't get our time back. You can get more money. You know what I mean? How much more money is enough? 48 Laws of Power says never go above your mark. You know what I mean? Never go above your mark. Find your goal, hit that, but don't go above it. How much is too much? Then it becomes your ego. And far as, you know, if we're men, we definitely have to keep our egos in check, because our ego keeps telling us more and more, and never to be satisfied with what we have, never to nurture what we have. Let's see. I witnessed you have been woke before woke was a trend. I appreciate that, my brother. I appreciate that, my brother. But once again, I just realized I had to change my diets mentally, physically, spiritually. And with a change of that came a change of who I am. You know what I mean? Like, people who know me before, and we do have people in here who know me when I was growing up, probably can't even recognize me now. Probably can't even recognize the stuff that I say now, because I have a change of diet. Therefore, it changed the person. Books changed who I was. Seminars changed who I was. Audiobooks changed who I was. Switching to a plant-based diet changed completely who I am. It from top to bottom. When I think about who I used to be, I can't even, connect with that person. And anybody who's trying to talk to me from the old me that they used to know, I can't even have a conversation with you from that perspective. I don't know what that guy was thinking or what that guy was doing. That guy's been gone for a long, long time. Let me see. Definitely have to keep your ego. Look, Trevor's watching in multiple platforms. He went to, shout out to Trevor. He went to Facebook. Now he on YouTube watching. Quiet money, the way for and the person who is loud for no reason. Facts. So listen, guys, I'm about to get off here. I'm just gonna end you with that money consciousness. You know, this thing that you see on the other this side, don't be afraid of this. Do not be afraid of this. The more you give value to the marketplace in 2021, the more it will literally fall out your screen. We have to upgrade our money consciousness. This is not 2000s no more. Hell, it's not even 2015. It's not even 2010. We're in a digital economy, in a digital space, and we all have access to the internet. We all have access to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, you know what I mean? And they're already making money off you. So you might as well make money off you too. How do you think Facebook get paid all these billions, all these things? They're not even generating their own content. They use all your content and they killing the game. These dudes is making billions and trillions off you, and you won't make $1 off yourself. You know what I mean? Let's see. You were always trying to better yourself, even if it was making your hand still by punching metal bread. Yo, shout out to Malcolm, man. See, every time I talk to somebody like who knew me before and they tell me different things about myself, I don't even remember them, man. So wow, you know what I mean? The fact that I was doing that. I know you knew I was a baller though. I was hell of a baller, so I always dedicated myself to that. Crypto is key. Absolutely. Says we live in a beautiful time for entrepreneurs. Absolutely. We live in a beautiful time, Trevor, not just for entrepreneurs, for anybody. You know what I mean? Like with some of the stuff that, you know, is happening in some of the game that's out here, you don't even have to call yourself an entrepreneur. You could just get some skill sets, right? You could just get some digital skill sets, leave the CEO, leave these titles, and provide those skill sets to the marketplace. And you'll be able to, I think some people I don't even know, man. I'm trying to really come up with some new words because everybody's going to be operating in this digital economy within the next 10 to 15 years. Everybody's going to be operating, whether they like it or not. You know what I mean? Gotta leverage. Leverage is another one. If you duplication and leverage, those are going to be the two things you're going to need to have to succeed. Cash flow is king. That's a super fact. So, yo, everybody who's in BA, y'all already know we got a meeting at 10 o'clock. So I see y'all in the groups, and y'all know I'm gonna carry this energy over to that meeting. The digital economy is here. We have the best tools and suite on earth. That's a fact. We're removing all barriers, all the barriers that you used to have. You know, before you had to go to a marketplace, you had to go to a farmer's market, you had to go find a corporate building, you had to put up all this money. Like the internet, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that no more to participate. It's like the most amazing times in the world. And I have access to information and tools that help you completely remove that barrier, get you online. So if you guys want to learn how to get online, you want to learn how to get connected. Like I said, it's not always about having what I sell, because I understand the laws. I understand that people buy people, not product, things, and service. And it's about being an influence. Once you create proper influence in the lives of the people who you really want to get, you'll be able to tell them to do anything. But those of you who want to take action, get started with me right here. We have another meeting I'm about to go to where I'm going to talk the same type of game. You can get started below. Thrivers to get access to that. You'll get access to the meetings, the trainings, the tools, how to build your brand, how to do marketing, how to do stuff like this. I do graphic design, web design, digital marketing, all the good stuff. So you'll be able to get connected with me. Builderall is the truth. Listen, man, I'm not saying it, right? I am saying it, but listen to the people in my other BR fam, you know, my BA fam. It is the truth for sure. Love this digital economy. Yes, we got to, man. Listen, Jeff Bezos, Amazon is $1 trillion e-commerce store. Trillion. We're going to trillions, because when you have an online asset, you're no longer relegated to only servicing the people in your particular locale, in your area, and in your zip code. You can do business with people all over. Like I do business with people all over the world in multiple countries. You know what I mean? So that's the part of the digital economy. If you aren't with Builder All family, get with Thriva. Yes, and join the day. Listen, y'all already know I ain't gonna let y'all down. So if y'all coming in and y'all joining the squad, this is an everyday thing. I even have a private Facebook group myself. I have a private Facebook Messenger where I don't just motivate, because I hate when people say that I should be a motivator, because I actually teach you skill sets. I'm a strategist. I'm not a motivator. I'm glad that you guys get motivated, because energy and emotion, I'm glad I can get that emotion out of you, because you have a strong emotion. That means you can follow through, you can use that energy. But I want to get you hyped, and then I want to give you the skill set so that you can follow through with the skill sets. I'm not on here just to motivate. I'm not on here just to make you feel good. And people who's a part of my personal chat know that I say it all the time. You know what I mean? I don't want to be here to motivate you. That's great. That's cool. And I'm excited because I motivate my damn self sometimes. But let's get these strategies. Let's get this information. Let's learn how this digital economy works. Let's get the money falling out of our screen like that. That's what we need to do. And I can help you guys get there. That is a fact. King of the Hill. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So listen, guys, I got to hop off. I'm about to get ready for the next meeting. I'll be back later. If you want to get more access to me, hit the button below or send me a DM and I'll get you connected. My Builder Raw family, I love y'all. My BYOB family, I love y'all too. And everybody else, I see y'all on the other side. Peace, peace.